Namaste, new kids. Team War week 42. Hope you're all having a great weekend. It is getting cold outside. Getting ready for Halloween. I assume that's with the Goth Kids event and Goth Kids War. This week we have very different decks with the teams. Teams voted, picked their own decks. I didn't try to influence it at all. Usually I make sure they pick the same deck. But in this case, the notes were not clear. Goth Kids, Member Pig. I think this is the right deck. I like this deck. I think Murph is better than Slave, which is a key part. Shutting down the Goth Kids, especially Henrietta, will help out later. Or would help out later. Because you gotta remember, she heals with Pete. I'm apprehensive to play any of my Goth Kids until I have Henrietta. That's the trick with Goth Kids. You need to make sure you set up the rotation right. Which is easier said than done. And my poor Timmy got all fucked up. I was going to play something there, and I just decided to wait. Let Pete die, play Henrietta, play Michael. Now the idea with Goth Kids is you want the Goth Kids to die and get as much value as possible. So play them in front. You do not want Henrietta getting damaged. You want to take a damage from getting respawned. And Murph is fine. Hopefully he kills Ferkel. Definitely want Ferkel to die a bunch. He just boosts everybody. And once you get them boosted a bunch with Pete's heal, she's kind of unstoppable. Like right now, she's healing an extra 38 every time she attacks. I thought it was funny her attacks the smoking a cigarette. This guy's got a 5 fucking Henrietta. Damn. She got destroyed though. I just kind of let that Ferkel go. Fart's not good. You don't want fart. So they're immune to spells when Michael's out. Now, Incan is not a spell. Satan is not a spell. That was another decision we had to make. But they are immune to freeze. Shit like that. You can purify them, though, I believe. So if they get out of hand with the boost, purify them. The Incan or Satan is tough. I don't think Satan does enough for the Goth Kids. I think you need the cheaper Incan, and you really just want him for Timmy, or taking out a Pete, or shit like that. This red was bad. You definitely can't pick red or poison when purify is an option. Or Jimmy, Maxie. Because in this case, Jimmy's just keeping him alive. Her poison has no cure, so they will eventually die. Not as long as Jimmy has something to say about it. Moving away from Jimmy. Now they're all starting to die a little bit. And Satan. Damn. All Kite's cool. I think it's his week, but it's a cool card. And Jimmy's still healing. It's only 6 too. Hey, get my comments up. Begu's slacking. Now that my guy's about to die, I play my Henrietta. And then I play my Michael in front, because I want Michael to die, like I said. I want all my Goth Kids to die. Just keep respawning. But play Henrietta way in the back so that they have time to do that. Begu has his Halloween outfit on, which is what I'm going to blame my loss on. It's not being properly attired. This is bad, okay? He had good rotation with the Goths. Just wait to play Henrietta. Like, play Henrietta now when the Ferkel died. Way in the back. Then it'll get the fight on your side. This week is awkward. You got a lot of weird shit in your hand. I felt like this deck was awkward. You had some starts that just didn't really work. But you gotta figure out how to cycle through and get your goth kits all set up if you got goth kits. If you don't, you got the man bear pig. Well, we'll talk about that afterwards. See a couple of those games. These goth kits, once you get them kind of going, they are unstoppable. The real issue is you have to have 4 Henrietta. If you have 3 Henrietta, I don't think you're going to do very well. She'll still work, but not nearly as well. If you have these levels, though, this is the deck, I think. Goth Kids Unite. And from this first game, I kind of knew. So when low levels give me trouble, the deck probably isn't the right deck. It's unfortunate. Poor Pete. The Jimmy really helps against the Murph too. That was a bad spot on the Member Pig. Very silly play of me. Should put him on the other side. Now he's kind of fucked. Maybe it wasn't this game that gave me trouble. There's one game on Ace that gave me some trouble. Clearly isn't this one. Because once Member Pig gets on New Kid, that's it. You are losing. So you didn't have the Goth Kids levels. And that is my fear of picking Goth Kids. Yeah, it was this guy. I remember. I remember now. Because I used that, and I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just played Pete. But now I'm fucked. Because I know he's got Henrietta somewhere. Playing her there is not the best. I would have played her in the back. But I can't really say anything because I'm in fucking rough shape. Like, what am I going to do? But I feel I should base 4. She got melted fast. And again, if he played her in the back, I would have been in trouble. Right? Like, I don't have Member Pig. I don't have anything. Now, I don't have the fucking Purify because it wasted at the start. And he did a good job spreading out. I can't really attack everybody. I mean, it was well played. It's well played on his part. I'm going to go in with old Marvin. Now, my logic was get the bar going so I can get back to him and cycle back. Because I'm going to need to cycle back to him. And he plays Henrietta out just solo. We're going to get a little chip. He's all in now. That should have been at midfield. I'm not really sure what happened there. Poor Timmy. Freeze, eh? Now here I lose if I don't wait for Incan. I feel like I have to wait for Incan. If I played the Pete's not very good. Pete is kind of shitty. Freeze G's. Get him, rats. Get him. And with Jimmy healing him, That's it. Nice little comeback. But I knew when I played that game and I struggled the rest of that guy, I was like, this fucking deck. I don't think this is the right deck. Kind of jinxed it on myself. We were debating it. We even voted, like at a poll on Discord. That's what we usually do when we debate things. Next time, we will pick gods. And if people don't have the levels, they'll have to just move to army for the week. I'll have to switch it around. Make elite pick goths and army can pick member pick if they want. Or they can go goths. I think the big thing is 2 slave. Like, slave kind of sucks this week. It's not as weak. You can break them with member pig. You can break them with butters. You can break them with Incan. You can break them with the Timmy charge. If the goth kids get boosted enough, they'll break them. I think I just like Murph this week. There's only a few kids that can really tank him. Otherwise, he's going on the goth kids. He's eventually going to find Henrietta. Freeze her. Stop her from healing. Because Pete lets her heal. And that's annoying. She gets enough boost with Ferkel. And then she starts healing. That's it. The game is over. Time for the main games. Cupid stunts. Made it this far. You got the best game coming up, or worst game. I don't know how you want to look at it, but appreciate you. There's a shitload of comments last video. Also appreciate that. Enjoy hearing what you guys have to say. You can tell me what I could have done differently in my next game. I honestly don't think I could have done... I obviously you could do something differently, but I don't think anything I would have done differently would have helped. I just didn't have the deck or the rotation. I had the Manbear Pig out, and it got wrecked. Level 1 Satan is interesting. I stand by Incan, mainly because I don't want to pay 6 for Satan to kill fucking Marvin. Marvin is really good this week. Like, he was sneaky good. So we get Dire Tide. Well, there should be no problem. Get a decent hand, I guess. Start off with some rats poking. I could purify, get it out of my hand, which might have been better. Maybe I do that instead of poking rats, and I save the rats, and I just purify. Maybe that's what did it, and that changes everything. You tell me. I could have froze, too. But then I'm really far behind. If Manbear Pig, I didn't really have anything else to play besides Manbear Pig. If this is Murph, I feel like I'm in a much better spot. But does he die here? I don't know. Like, does he die before I get to use him versus Henrietta? I played Pete here. I didn't really have too much. I could have maybe froze. Manbear Pig's killing stuff. This Ferkel's going to break my slave. But if I was freezing Henrietta, she wouldn't be healing at least. She's getting healed a fuckload. Now he's got the Jimmy to heal her some more, which I agree with over Stan. Slave's taking a beating, but he's going to break. And then I'm not going to have too much going on. And Murph. So you tell me in the comments what I should have done. Now here, I definitely shouldn't have played this. Right? I should just let the bar go. Let the first bar go at least, and then played him. So he didn't immediately fucking die. But they both survived. So I don't think that was going to help. And Marvin obviously isn't going to help. At that point, there's no coming back. So you tell me in the comments if there's something I could have played differently, or if the deck is just not the deck this week. Just my my theory. There's a few other good players in the team that also lost and didn't do so well. Marvin I liked a lot, but if you go goth kids, you have to go all the goth kids. Which is why I think you need Incan, because that's your main answer. Pete kind of sucks, he's not good enough. Timmy's too slow. Those are your only rage units. So otherwise, he's doing that. I mean, level 1 Satan's not going to do it anyway, but... yeah, I would cry too. But you play level 1 Satan, and like I tell everybody, if you have a card that's under level, just don't use it. Use your level cards. But even my 5-member pig, he got eaten up there. I'm not sure. And Pete solo, I guess Marvin was over Michael. Yeah, it was over Michael. So definitely take Michael if you go goth kids. Because we have Pete. And I think last time we went Pete and Michael. Which is a good combo since they still heal. Michael will heal. But Pete is kind of useless this week. I would suggest using him, get him out of your hand. Put him in midfield if you have to. If your hand sucks that bad. I don't mind poking with rats. Wasting the Purify was okay. Timmy obviously is a good start. Again, I played Member Pig the wrong way. He got fucked up. I was trying to get him to go on Pete. He turned on Michael. Didn't work so well. But even this guy's giving me a hard time. He doesn't have crazy levels. He just got the 4 Henrietta. But look at her. She's boosted now. She's got 104, 130. Yeah, it's time to fucking Incan that shit. And Incan's gonna get wrecked by Michael. Holy shit. This game was getting hairy, buddy. Hairy. But if you made it this far, I appreciate you guys. I'd give you the click, like, and subscribe and all that bullshit. Look at this. 34 fucking tough one. Give you all that spiel, but you know the deal. I'll see you guys in the comments, hopefully. See if we can get some more than last week. Look at this freeze cheese. Boom. Have a great week, guys. Peace.